Nick and I are honoured and very excited to have won the Richard Jefferies Prize for Orchard, and we'd like to extend our huge thanks to all of the judges who recognised the message that we are trying to get across in the book, which is that orchards are not only amazing historical environments, but they are living habitats for a whole host of red-listed species in the UK. I discovered the orchard in question around 9 years ago, and I was struck with how it was a real haven for natural history declining elsewhere in the countryside, both in terms of abundance and diversity. Species like lesser spotted woodpeckers, spotted flycatchers, cuckoos, Benton's bats, all kinds of species were thriving in this relatively small oasis whilst vanishing from the wider countryside. And that really woke me up to how amazing traditional orchards can be for the natural world. And over the next 8 years, Nick and I meticulously studied this orchard, and we were continually surprised by the nuances of behaviour that we found within this place that became effectively our second home over many happy summers and indeed throughout the year. But I think the message that we want to take forwards is that orchards are living environments that are sustainable and can continue into the future. And that's what we hope people will take away from reading this book.
To echo Ben, thank you very much indeed to the whole of the judging panel for recognising what we were trying to achieve with this book. Thank you to our publishing team at Collins, who have been absolutely brilliant throughout. And most important of all, thank you to Nancy and David, two extraordinary wildlife farmers who, quite frankly, have created what we can only describe as a biological Eden. It is a phenomenal place that they've been hugely generous to allow us to go and share for the past few years. The orchard is a farmed environment. It's entirely managed by people. And it's a testament that these environments, these completely man-shaped environments, can be phenomenal, as Ben says, for both biodiversity and bioabundance. And it needs people like this to be championed to ensure that they're maintained for future generations to come. It's only by farming with nature that we will continue to see biodiversity improvements in places like the orchard, when across the wider British countryside we are seeing biodiversity crumbling. So we're honoured that the Richard Jefferies Society recognised that that was what we were trying to get across in Orchard, and we're hugely honoured to be recipients of this prize. I will mention that Ben has received the prize twice. It's my first literary award. So thank you indeed. And to all of our future readers, we hope that you enjoy reading Orchard.